call yourself a ticket agent? I told you, I only need 3 more frequent flyer miles to get a free ticket any place in the world. And I am willing to slip you $300 to press a couple of keys in your computer. $600. Who's gonna catch you? Half the airport's on strike, the other half's on coffee break. Okay. I'll make it $750. At last, I'm off to Transylvania.
You know, if you wanted to go to Transylvania so badly, why don't you just fly yourself?
Oh, Eddie, my wings are tired. Besides, there are many benefits to flying inside a plane. Complimentary slippers, unexpected turbulence, and no bugs in your teeth.
Then just buy a ticket. How much could it cost?
A good $670.
$670? Grandpa, you just slipped that agent more than the ticket's worth.
That's not the point.
Then what is the point?
The point is I needed 3 more miles to get a world traveler ticket.
I just can't believe that even you could be so dishonest.
Eddie, you're old enough to know now. It's tough out there. The whole world is not sunshine and lollipops.
Yeah, I know, and it's not all darkness and tombstones either.
On the good days, it is. Look, it's not that I enjoy being dishonest. Well, maybe a little. It's just that dishonesty is like nuclear disarmament. You can't get rid of yours till they get rid of theirs.
You make it sound like the whole world is dishonest.
Name one person who isn't.
My pop.
Eddie, are you telling me that Herman is not capable of a dishonest act?
That's right.
Well, I'd be willing to bet anything that I could get Herman Munster to commit a dishonest act.
Don't be ridiculous.
No, really. It'll be a good learning experience. And to show you how sure I am, I'll bet you my plane ticket.
Or are you saying you just throw away your ticket just like that?
If I lose, I'll take you any place in the world you want to go, except Chuck E. Cheese.
Get real. I'd go to Fort Lauderdale, where the girls are.
You got it.
And if I lose, you can have first choice of TV programs for a whole year.
Let's shake on the rules. The bet is top secret. You can't even tell your mother. And I'll have 24 hours to tempt Herman.
Tempt him? What are you gonna do?
What's the matter, Eddie? A minute ago, you were awful sure of yourself.
I still am. And you can have 72 hours.
Here he comes. There's not a man alive who can resist a nice, crisp $20 bill.
Lily! I'm home! Hey, anybody lose a $20 bill?
There's a hole in my pocket.
Then this 55 cents I found last week must belong to you, too. You better get that pocket fixed. Not everybody's as honest as me. In fact, take your pants off. I'll sew them.
Herman, do not touch my pants.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Lily. I'll go get the rest of the groceries.
Oh, thanks, dear, but there aren't any more. I ran out of money. And when I went to the bank to get some more, our account was overdrawn $950.08.
$950.08? I know the government has its hands full, but shouldn't they have sent our tax refund by now?
Oh, yes, but that won't be enough. That's only going to be about $500.
Oh, did you see how quickly Pop gave you back that 20, huh? Oh, you should have seen your face when he asked you for your pants.
Well, Marilyn must have brought in the mail. I got it. I know what I have to do.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You just saw for yourself he's an honest man.
An honest man feeling the pinch. Now, what's he gonna do when I add a couple of zeros to this income tax check? Send back $50,000?
Where's Marilyn?
Out. And it's a shame. She loves Japanese food, especially my Ninja Turtle soup.
Lily, have you seen today's mail?
Relax, Herman, I got it.
Water, gas, electric.
Utility bills?
No, entertainment. Water torture, gas chamber, and electric chair.
Something the matter, Herman?
No, nothing.
Eddie, would you pass the spiderweb tempura, please? Eddie.
Oh, sorry, Mom.
Grandpa? Now the barracuda eyes, dear. Eddie?
Oh, sorry, Mom.
Now what is going on here tonight?
Sorry.
Lily, the barracuda eyes remind me I want to talk to you about that cruise we keep putting off to the Bermuda Triangle.
2 weeks of nothing but terror on the high seas.
Lying there on the quarterdeck, catching a few rays.
You think he's green now. You should see him on a boat. But, darling, we can't afford a trip like that.
Lily, let me worry about it.
Well, Lily, this is delicious. But unfortunately, I gotta stop by the automatic teller machine tonight. Anything you'd like me to deposit?
No, thank you.
You sure?
Well, maybe one thing.
Hey, man, this is a check for $15.
I know. It's the birthday gift Aunt Claire sent me. I wouldn't even bother you with it if my checking account wasn't overdrawn and I didn't have to spend all evening on the IRS hotline explaining that the refund they sent me is all wrong.
Grandpa, come on. You're never gonna win. Give up already. The stakes are high enough.
I'm a vampire. I'm not scared of stakes that are high. I'm scared of stakes that are sharp.
Who are you calling?
I might be losing it, but Herman Munster is no match for my blood-drinking buddy Boris.
Who?
Boris. That's right. Well, I guess it's been 120 years. Yeah, I know time sure flies when you're dead. Listen, Boris, how soon can you get here? I need your help. He's flying right over. Boris is fast, but he never knows when to stop. Boris, you're looking great.
Oh, you're decomposing rather nicely yourself, lad.
Boris, I'd like you to meet my grandson, Eddie.
Ah, pleased to meet you. Vladimir, didn't I teach you anything? How can you let good arsenic bubble over like that?
Boris, I haven't made arsenic in nearly a century. This is copper soup. I was just about to tell Eddie about the scams that we pulled off together.
Remember Dmitry Borakov, that bully in our chemistry class? Well, we changed the formula in his homework. And not only did he end up creating the biggest stink bomb in the history of civilization, the stuff ate right through the floor and ended up on the principal's toupee.
The principal was so mad he had Dmitry transferred into vocational school.
What's so bad about a vocational school?
Well, back then they only trained for one vocation. Galley slave.
Oh, Boris, I hope you haven't lost your touch, because I got an interesting little caper for you. A guy named Herman Munster.
Yeah, well, you guys can try whatever you want. I'm still backing my pop 100%.
Well, Boris, what can you and I do to make Mr. Straight Arrow, little Georgie Washington, honest Abe, goody two-shoes Herman commit a dishonest act?
Something wrong, officer?
You ran a yellow light.
I did. How awful.
I presume you have a valid license and registration. In all my years on the force, I've never seen this driving restriction before. Owner's neck bolts must be plugged into the cigarette lighter. Your registration's about to expire.
But that's not for almost a year.
Have you been to the DMV lately? If you went right now, you wouldn't get to the front of the line by then.
You're absolutely right. I just wasn't thinking.
First offense, huh?
Well, I almost got a parking ticket. There was only 2 minutes left on the meter.
Well, you seem like a nice guy. Maybe we can make some special dispensation.
I'm sure glad you stopped me before I had an accident.
Look, maybe you don't understand. Every once in a while, I let people off for first offenses, under the proper circumstances, that is. Let me give you a hint. In God we trust, legal tender, e pluribus unum.
Hey, I know a couple of those. Don't tread on me, live free or die, close cover before striking. Your turn again.
Look, Bud, unless we can work this out, I'm gonna have to send you to traffic school. And not just any traffic school, comedy traffic school. And that's expensive. $30 plus a 2-drink minimum.
Thank you for sending me, officer. I can learn to drive safely and enjoy a funny anecdote at the same time.
Okay, that does it. Out of the car. Assume the position. Not that position. You leave me no choice. I'm gonna take away your driver's license.
You're right. I'm a menace on the road. Thank you for not shooting me.
Oh, face it, Grandpa. You lost.
I'm not dead yet.
I can prove otherwise.
Forget it, Eddie. I have just begun to fight. Remember Betty Noir, the femme fatale who slithered into the Kremlin and within 5 minutes had Tsar Nicholas on his hands and knees barking like a dog?
Sure, I remember her. She always wore a black hat with a red feather. She was good.
And let's hope she's still available.
Guys, do we really have to videotape Pop?
I want permanent proof. Besides, this is the way the FBI does it. This is the way the CIA does it. And this is the way America's Funniest Home Videos does it.
Are you Herman Munster?
Yes. Can I help you?
It's my husband. I can't stand looking at him anymore.
Have you tried a marriage counselor?
It wouldn't do any good.
That's what everybody thinks, but how can you be so sure?
He's dead.
Oh.
You have no idea what I have been through. I tried to get him buried. I took him from mortuary to mortuary with him in the trunk. I begged them.
They won't bury him?
Stan left no life insurance, just bills. And I spent every cent I had to keep him alive. They all said the same thing. They'd carry Stan on their backs, but not on their books.
You mean they all turned you away?
The only place left for Stan is under my oak tree. Will you bury him there?
Well, gee,
I can't keep Stan around any longer. He takes up so much room in my freezer.
The municipal code forbids the burial of bodies any place but in a public cemetery.
Can't you break the law for a grieving widow?
I'm sorry, but that would be wrong.
Herman, I can't go to anyone else. I heard that you were the best grave digger in the county, and I want only the best for my husband.
Well, it's silly, but I always feel that those who lie in the holes I dig do rest a little more comfortably.
Then you will bury my husband.
I can't.
Herman, please sit down. You remind me of my husband. Oh, please, Herman. You have the means to help me. Don't say no.
Look, I know that hauling a decaying corpse around in your trunk is very stressful, but I'm sorry, I
But
can't...
a moment ago, you said...
A moment ago, we... What would Bogart do in a situation like this? A moment ago, we both said things. We meant them then. Just as we once did in Paris.
Paris?
Now, the moment I lift my pickaxe from the ground, you'll regret it. Do you have any idea what lies in store for you? Chances are 9 out of 10, your house will be leveled for a mini-mall. And Stan's rest will be greatly disturbed by a very large bulldozer.
Oh, you're just saying that to make me go.
Maybe I am. What difference does it make? What good are words now? Inside of us, we both know Stan belongs in a cemetery. You said that once. This time it's my turn. Maybe you'll hate me for that now, but you'll be thankful for the rest of your life. No! Oh, no, stop, please. Rule 29 of the Gravediggers Union forbids the exchange of services for services.
Okay. What about services plus $950?
Did you say $950?
Yes.
Could you make that $950.08?
Of course.
What am I saying? I can't go through with this. Wow, this makes me look like Rob Lowe. Hey, wait a minute. Are you two working on this together?
I tried asking you nicely. Now, either you bury that body on my property, or we'll show this picture to your wife.
What's the amount you're willing to pay me, and exactly what will I have to do?
$950.08.
And all you have to do is bury a body on my property and you get your picture back.
Thanks, Mr. Munster. That's all we'll need.
What's going on here? Just wait a minute. I'm innocent. I was forced out of retirement.
And I'm just a grandmother of 4.
He's the one you want.
Grandpa! Are you mixed up in all this?
Assume the position. Hold out your hands. Don't go anywhere.
Where am I gonna go like this? Herman, you gotta get me out of this. It was just a bet.
A bet?
Yeah, Grandpa bet me that he could get you to commit a dishonest act, but I knew that my pop was above all this. I bet that he couldn't.
Herman, they're gonna take me to the station. Do something.
What can I do? You and your friends did solicit a black market burial. They've also got you for fraud, misrepresentation, blackmail, and come to think of it, impersonating a police officer and counterfeiting internal revenue checks.
Herman, please, I need your help. Tell them it was my senility.
You're not senile.
I know that. Herman, for once in your life, do something dishonest. I'll never tell a soul, I swear. I'm your father-in-law.
All right, let's go.
Oh, Herman, don't just stand there. Do something.
Officer, could I talk to you for just a moment?
Yes?
Oh, gosh, this is tough.
Herman, do you want your son to know his grandfather's in Sing Sing? Lighting cigarettes for a 400-pound serial killer whose nickname is Big Louise?
Officer, do you have any senile old men in your family? Well, some mornings he wakes up completely in control of his faculties. Others, I have to spoon feed him his Rice Krispies and accompany him to the John.
See what you can do when you put your mind to it?
And he's very impressionable. If he watches Gilligan's Island in the morning, he puts on my wife's pumps and pretends he's Ginger for the rest of the day.
Is this on the level?
Would I lie?
Pop, you were great.
Thanks, Eddie, but I still feel a little funny about lying to those 2 policemen.
Pop, you're only human.
Well, let's not get carried away. Here's your plane tickets.
These are first class. How did you manage that?
It was easy. Never mind.